All right, folks. Well, we're gonna go and try and bale some sorghum. Today is August 14th, Saturday. It's about 11 o'clock. The plan was to bale it last night, but had some things come up and I just couldn't get to it. So the dew's just coming off now. We did end up getting, I think, a little rain shower last night, but I mean, it wasn't much because it's still dusty on the driveway here, so must not have been much. I'm hoping it didn't hurt it really much at all. I'm guessing it was more of a heavy dew. I got one wagon unloaded to be able to haul the bales up. I still have all this hay to unload yet. This is the second cutting. So, but I got one wagon unloaded enough by myself so I can haul the sorghum up here to wrap it. The wrapper's on its way. I'll make a video of that. I'll make a video of when I get back to the sorghum too, but just wanted to show you where I'm gonna put it. Here's there's the hoop barn, obviously. Here's where my baleage goes. This is the first crop that came off of this field. That was all line wrapped. The sorghum's gonna be line wrapped. I wanted the individual wrapped, but I couldn't get the individual wrapped bale or individual bale wrapper, so we're gonna go with line wrap. And then of course these are some hay that had a few green jots in it, so I figured I'd stack them out here versus putting them in the hoop barn. Right here is where, right along here is gonna make a line, and this is where the sorghum's gonna go. I don't know how many bales I'm gonna have. If you look at the video of me cutting it, looks like there's a decent amount out there, but again, there was only 3 acres. So we'll see how many are out there. The wrapper's on its way. I'm gonna take the tractor, loader tractor, and hay wagon back there right now, check it, and make sure the dew's kind of off the top of it, and start baling. So I'll show you that and we'll go from there and see what we got. All right, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of looks like crap, some of these spots here that I missed with the hay vine. I didn't really miss them, but it would build up on my arm. I think I explained it in the one video, and it would push some of the sorghum down. And with my hay vine, you can't hardly go and pick that back up because it'll build up in the row. So it's got some streaks, but you can see we got a good dry, a good wilt on top here. It's still kind of dewy. Underneath it's pretty green yet. So, and this actually right here where it wasn't crimped or nothing, so how much greener that is. So you can see the green in there compared to that. So I checked one spot. My tester does best under 40 basically, or under 50. One spot up there was about, which is thinner, was 40, I think. Down through here, if it's real high, if it's above, it says it's most accurate under 30, but if it's above, I think like 45, it'll just tell you 99.9. So that's what I got there. But I think it's ready to be baled. So this side over here looks about the same. That I didn't get real tight to, because on the other side of that it's real rocky, and I think there's some rocks right on the edge of that. So I'm gonna cut second cutting shorter, so I'll get that, clean that up, and then for what it's worth, who knows if it's true or not, I was seeing something online about predictions for first frost, and 3 of the models were showing September, right around September 20th, 21st for us, first frost, which is early. Well, earlier than I'd want. But 2 out of the 3 models were showing right around the 12th of September for a frost. So, not what I wanted to hear, with everything being late this year, and sorghum obviously. So, not 100% sure how high you have to let this go before you can take a second cutting off it. If anybody knows, go ahead and comment and let me know. It'd be kind of nice to know, because I'm really gonna have, we get into September, I'm really gonna have to keep an eye on the weather. My other field that's no-tilled, I'm thinking I'm just gonna try and get 1 cutting off of, which I do believe on a normal year, if I would have cut this when I should have, I figured it out, I was about 50 days, there's no 60 days, so I was about 20 days past due of cutting this. So if I would have cut this at normal when I should easily be able to get 2 decent cuttings off it. And then my no-till, if I would have pushed it with some fertilizer, I think I would have been the same thing. But this year it's just a trial year for the sorghum. See what the test qualities show. This was cut Tuesday, and really honestly we didn't get hardly any drying out of it Tuesday. I cut it Tuesday, I started cutting about noon, but it was overcast, actually a little bit of misting here and there, a few sprinkles. I mean, there wasn't any drying hardly at all Tuesday, so it would have laid all day Wednesday, all day Thursday, and then it had laid all day Friday, because today's Saturday, but I planned on baling this Friday evening. It was ready to go last night. Just for anybody out there that wonders how long you should leave it lay, I mean, we'll see once I start baling, but I would say it's about good. It's right where I'd like to have it. My baler doesn't like real wet hay. It's a silage special, but it doesn't like anything over really 50% I would say. I haven't really done a fact check on that, but I like to bale it. My baler likes it better when it's, I would say 40, 45 and lower. So that's why I really want to make sure I get a good dry out of it. Now I know fermentation, maybe you should bale it a little sooner than that. But then again, I mean, there's a lot of factors. What you're handling the bales with too. I'm gonna make these 48-inch bales, 4x4s. Main reason why is, well, 2 really. It's easier on my baler, so I'm not carrying that heavy weight on my bearings. And my loader tractor should be able to handle them. It's a 46 horse Kubota L4600. Even it still has trouble. Sometimes it's light in the rear end, and sometimes doesn't get a real heavy one or green one, and it don't like picking them up sometimes. So I'd like to get a bigger loader tractor, but I know guys that bale them. Well, that Visor Cattle Company, I think it is, or Vesser Cattle Company. Probably slaughtering the name, sorry about that, but he makes all his wet bales 54 inches. These got the equipment to handle it. I know some guys that make them 60 inches, but they're also replacing bearings all the time too. So, and belts. So I make them 48 inches. Everything seems to be work good with that. If I'm gonna sell them, I just price accordingly. So, alrighty, well, hopefully we'll start baling here soon, and I'll make a video on that. This will kind of be a longer video probably. I'll make a video of wrapping. I'll see how long the videos are gonna get. I'm not sure if I'll put them all into one or maybe I'll split them up. So we'll see how it goes. I'll let you guys know. Alright, well, we're baling sorghum. All ready to pop out the bale. 46 inches. So far it's going pretty good. So far it's going pretty good. I have to look at the bales, how many I got, but like I said, there's 3 acres here. I'm making them 48 inches, 4x4s, and so far not too bad. The bales don't look like massive. I mean, they're nice and square across the top, but and I'll show you them better when I get done here. I'll get out, look at them. But I was putting 2.5 wraps on. I upped it to 3 to try and cover the edges a little better. Just because the stuff is so long and so tall, I think. It's just kind of sticking out, as you can see on some of them. But I mean, I think it'll be fine. It'll be alright. Definitely got some moisture in it. It's wetter than I thought. So far I got 21 bales, and I got the outside round all the way around to do yet, the outside part of this row. I got this little spot done. I gotta head up to the front there, and then over there on that side I gotta finish up yet. So I'm gonna say we're gonna hit 30 bales, I would guess, with an outside row. The motor's lifting them good. There's definitely some weight in them. Like that one's, it's not really left side, it's just tucked on the edge of the hill kind of there. But everything seems to be going pretty decent. I did plug it up one time. My baler doesn't like the augers on the side of it. You can't see them, but the augers on the side of it, you can't, they don't like pulling in green hay, even dry hay. If I start on an 8, if I start on a corner, making a bale on a corner or something, you gotta be careful because it'll plug it up. I did end up plugging it once, but seems to be making it pretty good. I got all this yet to do. I'm gonna turn around, I think, and get them 2 rows that way. I'll be kind of messing around here. I see I got one bale there that fluffed out on me. But other than that, they seem to be pretty decent. It seems to be going good. Outside row, I just waited to do that just because, I guess, in case I have any problems. I mean, the sorghum still kind of, it's new to me, so we'll see what the feed quality does. So far, so good. I'm running my nutties. I'm running the slice on the baler, which when I get all done, I'll make a video, I'll show you them. And I see we got one bale there that's kind of funky looking, another one there, but I'll show you my knives. They don't, like right now I'm at 30 inches on the bale command. And you can see the slice, it's not flashing, so it's not slicing the bale right now. Once it gets above 30 inches to 32 inches, it'll start slicing it. And then it slices it all the way to 46 inches. And the knife retracts, and then the last 2 inches of the bale doesn't get cut. Not sure why that is. I know the newer ones got crop cutter. They cut the whole thing. That's what I want. I guess the slice, I'll show it to you. It works different than the crop cutter does. So, probably why. You definitely gotta be on your game when it pops the bale, when it's ready, because this stuff, it'll pull it in for ways. And I know these are Professor, I didn't always slaughter his name. He said the name, he said that too. You gotta make sure you stop quick. Now my neck wrap, see there we go with the slices flashing, so that means it's cutting the bale. My net wrap isn't as fast as it's the older style. It's not as fast as the new style. So it's not quite as bad for me, but if you're not paying attention like that, it'll sorry about the dirty window. It'll definitely get sorghum between the net wrap. Feel the weight at her. Dump that bale. So, alrighty, well, I'll finish this up and I'll make a video. And not sure if the wrapper's sitting up there yet, but it's on its way from what I hear. So, alrighty, I'll make a video. Once I get it all done, I figured I'd give you some action baling and see what we got. So, definitely be a lot of fun in here, that's for sure. So, I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Alrighty, well, all done baling the sorghum. There's 3 acres here. These bales are 4x4s. They're packed fairly tight. This side of the bale usually doesn't pack as tight as this side does over here. You can feel and tell. And the reason for it is basically I need new belts on my baler, but I gotta clean the baler up yet. I actually have a bale, a 32-inch bale in there. This one here, no, this one belt here is spliced and it's longer than the other ones. So I got to push more feet into that side. I need new belts is what it boils down to. And I was going to this last winter, but I decided to try and run them one more year. But I definitely got to do it this year. So 4x4 bales, 3 acres. If you watch the videos, this stuff in the area I'm standing here was 8 foot tall, I would say. Same thing over there, down towards the lower end, was about 8 foot. Up towards on the hill, top hill was shorter. Down over here through there was shorter too, probably 4 to 6 feet. I got 26 bales off of here. Don't pay attention to that. It's kind of an angle there. 26 bales off 3 acres. plus the 32-inch bale that's in the baler. That's pretty good. Doing it again, I think I would cut it shorter. I guess I shouldn't really say much until I get feed samples and stuff, but I think I would cut it shorter. This down into here should be cut. You can tell it feels dry there, but there's some moisture in them. I cut this Tuesday about noon. I started cutting, and it's now Saturday, and I started baling about noon. So, kind of give you an idea of how long it laid. To be honest with you, Tuesday it really didn't dry much at all. It was actually kind of sprinkling here and there. Nothing really to shut the hay vine down for, but it was just a damp day. I don't really think I got much drying at all out of it. So, and I was gonna bale this last night, but I ran into some things that I had to do, and I figured, well, I'll just bale it first thing in the morning. So now, I was told the wrapper's on its way, but I don't think it is. I need to give the guy a call, and I think I gotta go pick it up. So I'll have to go pick it up, and then start picking up bales and start wrapping. I'll make a video of that, and lots to do. Hopefully it's good feed, hoping so. I mean, man, the tonnage that came off, there's only 3 acres here. These bales probably weigh, I'm gonna say 1,200 pounds. So I got 26 bales off 3 acres. Now, if I cut it shorter, which I'm thinking I probably should, obviously my tonnage ain't gonna have as much. But if you're looking for tonnage, it's hard to beat sorghum. As long as the feed is halfway decent, if you're looking for beef cows, just a filler through the winter, it's hard to go wrong with this, from what I can see. I'm curious to see how it smells once I open it up after it ferments, if it smells like corn silage or what. So, curious to see how it feeds out. Do have one fluffy bale right there. For some reason, I don't know, the wrap must not have stretched all the way across, and I must not have noticed it. I was putting 2.5 wraps on, that's what I put on everything except for straw. But I wanted to try and wrap these edges a little better. I don't have edge wrap on my baler. You can tell it's crispy on the outside there, but inside is damp. So I'd like the edge wrap to keep these down a little bit, and hopefully help it ferment a little better. But I upped it to 3 wraps. We'll take a look at this fluffy bale. You might be able to see a little better how dry it is on the outside, but wet on the inside. I didn't rake this or nothing. I just laid it out as wide as I could, and like I said, I cut it Tuesday. So dried all day Wednesday, all day Thursday, all day Friday. And actually we got good sun right now. It's a good drying time right now. This is crispy. I don't know why I didn't notice that. But I don't know if you can tell or not, but she's damp. In there you can feel the moisture. So far I'm impressed. It baled nice. I was worried about that outside round baling it. That's why I left it for last, because when I cut it, I drove this way, obviously. I cut it, I came back, and I was having problems cutting it. The crimper rolls were trying to grab it because it was so tall before the sickle cut it. So I figured I'll wait till last in case I have problems picking it up, but I just drove the way I ran it down. I didn't have an issue. So far so good. Baler worked good. I need to clean it out yet. I got that small bale in there. My twine doesn't work on the baler. It does, but the knives are froze up because it never gets used. I've always been meaning to free them up so I can wrap a bale like this, but I think I'm just gonna go dump it out. Only 32 inches. So I could probably pull the net wrap out and try and wrap it, but I don't think it's worth it. So a little plane action for you. We live just by the airport, so we get lots of planes and helicopters and shit. So alrighty, well, I'll make a video of wrapping. I might put it on a different video. These are getting long, so I don't think anybody wants to sit down and watch a half-hour video. So yeah, baled the sorghum, 26 bales off 3 acres. Not too bad. If you guys like the videos and stuff, go ahead and comment on them, subscribe, and hit the bell if you want to get notifications when I post more. So I'll talk to you guys later. I dumped that bale out. Some of you might not be real happy with me because I'm just dumping it out basically. But I wanted to show you, this is what the knives do. Cut it up into small little pieces. Here's the knives itself. All they are is basically, well, these are sickle bar knives. And normally when I'm baling, this rolls down and they're down out of the way. The hay comes in obviously underneath here. But when I'm cutting, these roll out like it is, and the bale rolls through it and keeps cutting. And this is what you get. Now this is bale sliced. Small little pieces, which is nice. It'll be good. Now the crop cutter, see, look at that'll be good to feed out. Crop cutter is set up different. It's in here and it pushes it through knives that come up from the bottom. I think that's why maybe you can cut the whole bale. See, I got some net wrapped on that to cut that off. So yeah, I just figured I'd put a little clip in here of the bale slice and inside of the baler. So alrighty, well, let's try and get wrapping.